On YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. Thank you all so much for joining me for this being my review for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 12. So we got the Makeover Challenge, my favorite challenge of the season. So I'm just going to run through all the runway looks and discuss the winner and the lip sync, and we'll be out of here. So bear with me, y'all. So first up, we have Nini Coco. So Nini Coco had a larger makeover partner, someone of color, seemingly. Her outfits were like a butterfly and a caterpillar in a cocoon. I personally, I liked the outfits themselves. I thought the outfits and the concept made sense. However, for drag family resemblance, I felt like the outfits were a little bit too different, at least for me. Um, so yeah, I did think that Nini did a great job with the makeover's makeup. I thought once again the outfits were cute. I felt like the caterpillar look was cute. I love that it was a dress representing the caterpillar, so I like that. Nini's hair, Nini's makeup and costume were really nice. It looked actually looked pretty expensive to me. So I thought Nini did okay, but I was not surprised that Nini Coco was in the bottom. Next, we have Mikey Meeks. So Mikey Meeks ended up winning the challenge. I thought Mikey did a really good job on the makeover. I thought that as far as the challenge itself is concerned, I felt like Mikey. I'm not surprised Mikey won the challenge because Mikey did exactly what was asked of her, is to make a drag family resemblance. And both dresses were practically the same, black and white. The hair was pretty much the same. They were just on opposite sides of each other. So I felt like Mikey did the best job at matching the brief as far as drag family resemblance is concerned. However, I just did not enjoy the outfits as much as some others. So I felt like Mikey, hit the nail on the head as far as what the brief was asking for, but it just was not my favorite outfit of the night. But congratulations to Mikey for winning the challenge. As far as what they were asking for, Mikey did the best job technically, but just not my favorite outfit. Next, we have Juicy Love Dion. I loved Juicy Love Dion's partner. Juicy Love Dion's partner was feeling herself, especially during the critiques, you know what I'm saying? When, La Roche said that, Juicy made her look like Celia Cruz. She was living for that, so I loved that. So, to be honest, Juicy Love Dion had my favorite outfit for sure. The fact that Juicy Love had to create a little bit of a bodysuit for her partner to, cover up the body a little bit. I'm not sure if Juicy necessarily did it herself, but I hope that she did. I hope that she did. But yeah, I love Juicy's makeover. Again, Juicy had my favorite looks of the night. And yeah, I felt like Juicy could have won. I felt like Juicy could have won because the thing about Mikey's looks is Mikey's looks look cheap to me. I don't know, they just look cheap to me. And for me, Juicy Loves Dion's outfits were a little bit more elevated in my opinion. And so I felt like Juicy should have. I would have given the win to Juicy personally. I would have given the win to Juicy, but it is what it is. Next, we have Jane Don't. Now, I really don't understand why the judges were so hard on Jane Don't on during the critiques. Of course, La Roche was the only one who really saw the drag family resemblance. Here's my thing: for it to be drag family resemblance, like the outfits don't have to be identical. There can be differences in the outfit. I know Michelle was saying that there could have been some blue mixed in with the red on both dresses and the red mixed with the blue on the other dress. And the fact that they both had red hair did not make it a drag family resemblance. Me personally, I feel like there was drag family resemblance there. I'm so glad Jane Don't didn't end up in the bottom because she would not have deserved to be there. I felt like Jane Don't had the best makeover transformation as far as her partner is concerned. She had an older gentleman, which unfortunately has passed away. When they said in loving memory at the end of the episode, my heart was crushed. I hated seeing that, but But I felt like Jane Don't did a great job. I loved the dresses. That one was a little bit longer than the other. So Jane Done's partner had a longer dress, whereas Jane Don't had the shorter dress. And so I actually loved Jane Done's makeover. And I did not feel like she deserved to be in the bottom three. I felt like there really only should have been a bottom two. I feel like Jane Don't deserve to be near the top, at least. I saw the drag family resemblance personally. I did. Next, we have Discord Adams. Discord Adams, of course, has probably been my one of my least favorite queens of the season. She's just not my type of my cup of tea, rather. But the thing is, I did not mind Discord Adams' outfits. To be honest, I felt like Nene Coco was the worst of the worst, and if I had to put someone in the bottom with her, I ain't gonna say I would have put Mikey Meeks in the bottom, but I guess it made sense for Discord Adams to be in the bottom. Discord Adams is sort of kind of a clueless type of thing, um, which I did like the outfits personally. I thought the outfits looked cute. The hair looked a little messy, at least for me. That's the first time I've seen Discord in that kind of hair. And this isn't really Discord style, in my opinion. And I felt like she really didn't know how to pull it off necessarily. But the thing is, like she didn't do a bad job. Like everyone did pretty decent this week. But as RuPaul says, when you're splitting hairs, things turn out the way that they do. So I didn't mind Discord's outfits, but compared to everyone else, it was probably the least of the best. But I thought Discord did decent. I thought it was a little bit of overkill for La Roche to say that he liked that he hated Discord's look the way that he hated his father, and he said that he hated his father quite a bit. So I thought that was a little bit over the board, but it is what it is. But Discord, probably did do the worst, or did was one of the worst out of the six that are left. Last but not least, we have Darlene Mitchell. Darlene Mitchell, I was gonna say was my favorite, but Juicy is kind of over Darlene as far as I'm concerned, but I love Darlene's concept. I love that the judges love Darlene's concept. RuPaul said that this was what they expected from Darlene, because this is sort of kind of Darlene's aesthetic. And I enjoyed that about Darlene. I really do. And I've been loving Darlene. Darlene is my favorite queen that is left so far. I don't think she's going to win. I'd be really surprised if she made it to the finals. But I love Darlene. I really, really do. Darlene's concept was two sisters, going to Vegas, real trashy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nice to see. It was really, really nice to see. I loved that La Roche loved it. I loved that Danielle, the special guest judge, loved it. I love that Michelle saw the family resemblance. Like it really made sense. It really made a lot of sense for Darlene Mitchell's aesthetic. So I enjoyed that. So the bottom two were Mikey Meeks. Not Mikey Meeks. Mikey Meeks ended up winning the challenge. Nene Coco and Discord Adams were in the bottom two. And I thought this was a really good lip sync. It was my first time seeing Discord Adams lip sync, and I think Discord Adams is a great lip syncer. I'm not sure if she knew every single one of the words, and I'm thinking that might have been the reason why she lost. But Nene Coco is a great lip syncer, so Nene Coco wins the lip sync. Discord Adams goes home. So tell me, you guys, what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big white subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. Takes less than a second to match that thing, so go ahead and match it for a brother. Be sure to leave a thumbs up for this video. Let me know you're enjoying the content I'm putting out on my channel. Once again, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the episode. Who did you think did the best? Who did you think did the worst? Did you agree with Mikey Meeks winning? Did you agree with Discord Adams being sent home? Let me know down in the comments. Excuse me, press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks with all your family, friends, and loved ones. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. Join me every Thursday night at 8 p.m. for live hot topics and social commentary. I go live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. with my sister Prophetic Fire Reiki, as well as our friend Bianca Edwards. We always have a great time talking about the latest happenings and goings on in the world. So join us every Thursday night. I love you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.